Hello everyone. I hope you are excellent on this day. I invite you to stay and watch all the video, because I will give you your horoscope for today, as well as the most important aspects that have to do with health, money, and love. I also invite you to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell of notifications, so that you always know everything related to your sign every day, and so you can prevent many situations, and know to deal with any unforeseen. Sagittarius may experience a certain melancholy today, which will lead them to distance themselves from the pack and want to think things through alone, something very common among people of this sign. Don't let bad memories, past experiences, childhood trauma, or a bad relationship make you feel isolated and misunderstood by others. You have people who love you as you are and appreciate you for your intelligence, talent, and good nature. Money you thought was lost could turn up today. You'll find it where you least expected. If an argument with your partner makes you really angry during the day, it's best to go for a walk around the neighborhood until you calm down, or go exercise where you usually do. It's the best way to release stress and vent your anger. Don't let fear stop you or make you feel anxious, as headaches and muscle aches could come from rushing into things. You're in a good place, so don't think something will go wrong soon, as you're calling it into your life. Don't stop doing the tasks you need to achieve your goals. You're putting this aside and can't afford to take long breaks. The future of your life depends on how hard you work on what you love. A very important person needs your services, but they'll demand that the job be done very quickly. Be prepared to skip a couple of days of sleep to finish this task, then you can rest. Love requires you to be more present. If you have obligations to fulfill, explain them to the person sitting next to you, they'll understand. A very important person in your life is looking to spend some time alone with you. They have a lot to tell you. Make a date for lunch today. You need to pay more attention to your relationship. Something is happening between you that could keep you apart for a while. No matter what it is, it could be something that can be easily resolved, if both of you do your part. You're not allowing your natural inner growth to happen, which means you're not evolving, something very important and fundamental to our path and the progress we must make along it. You're beginning to grow and mature in aspects of your life where you were previously lacking. You're beginning to take more responsibility for your actions and their consequences. Start an exercise routine that will help you relieve some of the stress of everyday life. The centaur is very clear about everything today, and that will always be good. Don't forget, centaur, that sometimes we have things to do as an obligation to others, but we also have to be fully available to those around us. That's always good. Love is very important to the centaur today. Before, you felt a little alone and lost, but now you're becoming a very attentive person to the person you love, and that's always good. However, if you continue to make mistakes, it's very likely that the relationship won't go well. Your finances are very stable right now, so don't worry about it. Good financial times won't come soon, so be careful. Sagittarius knows what they want, and that will bring them something better today. That's why you have to let things be good and always better. That's a big step forward for you. You should think carefully about the steps you're going to take in the future. You may not be clear about what you should do and where you should go. If the road is rocky, don't worry. You can always clarify it with good decisions and by taking the utmost care. An opportunity to grow your finances will arrive today. It could be somewhat risky, so you should take into account all the details that this decision entails. Often, we have to jump headfirst into this type of thing, but right now, it's necessary to give it another thought before taking the big leap. Someone very close to you needs you to do a very important favor. Don't leave them alone. You have a good opportunity to love, but you're not letting it happen. Stop thinking so much and dare to love. Making a decision about your future can be a very long process, but this isn't the time to give yourself that much time. Fun is important, but so is family and life as a couple, as well as work and studies. It's not good to only pay attention to one important part of your life, it's not the only one you need to pay attention to. It's time to prioritize and give some space to some of the areas where you're focusing your attention. It's not good to prioritize only one thing at a time. If you're starting to see your partner as a stranger, you need to start realizing the value that person has in your life and what they've done to be by your side. Every sacrifice should be worth something to you. Don't make up other people's ideas during this journey, Sagittarius. There are things you need to start prioritizing along this path, and if you don't realize that everything can have a good way of being carried out, then you won't see the light at the end of this good path you've chosen. Single Sagittarians have many opportunities to realize that things are improving with every moment they spend with the person they truly love. So today, don't let past failures in love confuse you. There are always new things to do to overcome the bad times. If you think a little about how things can turn out well with the person you're currently working in a relationship with, you could achieve much more than just a good business deal. Don't pass up positive opportunities in life. You're already letting go of the feelings that have been keeping you down for a while. The Centaur has a lot to do to improve your mood today. You've been accumulating a series of suspicions about your partner, and they've caused you to completely lose trust in them. The problem is that they're all unfounded, the result of small misunderstandings that you've blown out of proportion. It's best to forget about them, and not even mention them to anyone. The person you're attracted to has a very good opinion of you. The best thing is that it's a very close image of who you really are. There's a small problem, however, and that is that they think you're in a relationship. This close friendship is working against you. You do well to clear things up as soon as possible. Pay no attention to anyone who says you should act differently than you have until now. You are the master of your life. And with it, of your image and your decisions. Don't try to please someone who, deep down, doesn't really care about you. Instead, do what your self-esteem dictates. They're waiting for your response to that proposal. You haven't given it because you're afraid of making a mistake, both with your yes and your no. The stars believe you should accept, without a doubt, despite the risks involved, the adventure will be beneficial for everyone involved, and especially for you. So answer now. Sometimes reality can be difficult for some to accept, don't let that happen to you. It's time to accept certain things you've delayed doing because of fear or the fear of being rejected. If you're interested in someone, don't keep your feelings to yourself, you should say it, as you might get a positive response to your declaration. If the opposite happens, then you can forget about that unrequited love and start looking around. A lot of pressure from your superior at work, which will cause you to come home with a major headache. If you have children, you should make time for them anyway. Don't take your stress out on your loved ones, as you could regret it later. Tension is building up in your shoulders and wrists. See a specialist if you have pain in those areas. You have the opportunity to help a loved one who is in great need. Don't hesitate, as their well-being could be in your hands. If you work in the healthcare field, today won't be a good day. You could go through bad times due to mistakes or things you couldn't foresee. Don't let it affect you. You're not to blame for what happens to everyone. Life takes a natural course that you often can't stop. A legal claim regarding an insurance policy you're involved with will arrive today, so don't stop taking it seriously. You must insure your life and the lives of those who depend on you. If you're thinking about what's next in your career, you'll never begin to live what you're learning. Keep your eyes on the present. Don't let life stop you from seeing your family or spending quality time with those you love most. You must prioritize what you need to do. There's always time. If you find yourself without a partner right now, you'll likely need to spend more time alone. Don't feel like this will last forever, because it won't. You'll have the option to meet someone else soon. But while you're single, you can enjoy how much you can do when you're alone. It's important to get to know yourself and learn how to spend time alone. It's never a good idea to isolate yourself or to distance yourself too much from the group you work with or even your family. If you have a personal problem, discuss it with the people you trust, but don't resort to staying alone in the dark. You should do the same at work. If you have a problem with your work, ask for help. The centaur knows very well where to get what he needs, but today he will seem a bit lost, not because he is ignorant on the subject at hand, but because he has been doubting his own abilities a bit, and that will not do justice to his way of being and thinking today. Sagittarius knows that he can often behave in ways he doesn't fully understand in his heart regarding the person he loves, but today he will have a somewhat difficult time when he learns that certain things in his life are not turning out the way he truly believes. If you are viewing the job opportunities you have today as something distant, then you won't be able to solve that complex task you have to do during the day. Pay attention, Sagittarius, there are things that not everyone should know and that we shouldn't let slip so easily because it will not be good for our overall growth. You're experiencing a lack of energy, a tiredness that leaves you feeling discouraged, especially at work. But no matter how many burdens you have in your life, you can't stop fighting. It doesn't matter if others are above you right now, you can be in their position tomorrow if you put in the effort. Nothing in life comes for free, and you know that well. You have to study much more than you are doing now. If you're at this stage of your life, then the time has come to start doing a good job and experiencing the joy of learning new things every day. Don't stop trying. A person you don't trust will criticize you today. Don't let this disagreement between you make you discard something that could be very good for you. A new adventure awaits you, not in love, but in life. A possible move for those who have been looking for a bigger place or one with a better location will be a good start for better things. Life is smiling on Sagittarius, but in moderation. You may be seeing that things are working out for you, but you want more. Now is not the time for that yet, but rather to enjoy the small achievements that are taking shape. Don't let life pass you by without giving importance to what you're achieving. A very important person is enjoying a very good moment, which could make you feel a little envious. Let go of these feelings and also celebrate the achievements of those you love most. You could enjoy a bit of their good fortune if you do this. Extra money will arrive today. Invest this sum in something nice for yourself, you deserve it. It's time to take things for what they are and not for what you're waiting for them to become. If you want life to give you what you want, then action will be more important than reaction today. Never forget that you have a lot of potential within you, you just need to trust more. For single Sagittarians, there's good news, someone is coming into your life. If you already think you know who it is, then get ready to welcome them into your world. This isn't the time to bet on love. If it's good, if it's not, then be happy too, Sagittarius. Lonely hearts have a lot to learn right now. If you believe everything others tell you, you might realize that sometimes the hardest thing for us is giving our trust to things that aren't going well. Don't give up on that job you want so badly, you'll get it soon. Everything improves when you incorporate happiness into your diet, so don't hold back, Sagittarius. A good mood is the best food in the world. Sad moments will haunt a Sagittarian's life, so you should prepare to lift your spirits any way you know how. Friends will come to your rescue in whatever moment you're going through. Don't close the door on them, don't ignore your tendency to isolate yourself when things are going badly. Accept the help of others. A significant other is going through a very difficult time. You must be a fundamental support for them, don't leave them alone. Your family may be experiencing a loss today, whether it be material or a loved one. Don't stop being there for them during this difficult time. If you're looking for a job, you need to start looking in the right place. You're taking the wrong path, and that's why you can't find something to do. Cherish the love in your life, don't stop showing affection to the person at your side. Remember that we must always trust others to accomplish a good task. Nothing in this life can be done by just one person. Everything is a chain of people bringing a project or task to fruition. Respect this chain. To get to the other side of the river, You always have to be able to see the objective, and this is precisely what you have to do today. It's not important that you always be an ambitious person, but that you manage to visualize the goal you want to reach. This is the key to success. Don't stop for anything in the world. Your fighting spirit is strong, and today you have the way to show it. You're likely to have a problem that will leave you with a lot of debt. Don't let this discourage you or diminish the joy you've had lately. If you can't find joy that makes you forget this bad time, then try to give yourself some time to do something you love. Sagittarius has good plans for the future, but everything could start to fall apart when you're unable to make the decisions you need to carry them out. It's a good day to smile and see the positive in life, that which you want, and that will give you a good shape on your path. Sagittarius has a broad understanding of what they want in a relationship, so today they'll be able to clearly express the things they're thinking about regarding romance and what life can bring. That's why love will be the best thing you have today, Centaur. Don't be fooled by proposals that may offer you hope to get out of a difficult situation. You need to know now that you can achieve much more without needing miracles. Don't hide your desire to do something when everyone else has already realized it. You have to show even more desire to do it. That's the winning attitude you want to have. You begin to set your sights on higher goals to achieve, but that also means you'll have to do more to reach that summit. If you've been wanting to take a trip for a long time, it's time to make the decision now and take the sure steps that will lead you to achieve the dream you've longed for. A trustworthy person will give you very good news about someone you've been wanting to see for a long time. It may not be what you expected, but at least you'll be able to hear from them. In love, it's important to keep in mind that a relationship is also an adventure that two people undertake together. Nothing is guaranteed, so often things don't turn out the way we imagine. But this doesn't mean it won't be a success in love. Don't let your desire fail you if today doesn't yield good results in something you hoped for. If you're doing well in love, you need to take time alone to stay healthy in the relationship. If your mother is still with you, today is a day to dedicate time to her and be by her side. If she has already passed away, use this day to remember her and honor her memory. Remember that it's always important to remember our loved ones. An elderly person is looking for a solution to a financial problem they're facing. This is someone very dear to you, so if you can afford to help them financially, then don't hesitate to do so. In business, if that's what you do, you need to take a significant risk, perhaps against all odds. If you decide to take the safe path, you might keep your profits, but in life, it's always good to take risks. You could end up growing a lot after this. Think a little more about whether the spiritual life is good for you, then you're missing the essential parts of life. The paths become uncertain when we're not in touch with our inner selves. You're thinking too carefully about things that have more to do with yourself. If your heart is truly not right, then seek advice from someone you know could help you and who might be the person you truly want in your life. If you want life to show you good things, then you might realize that what you're experiencing isn't really what you want, so notice the positive. If there's work, then you have a lot to be thankful for. Remember that there are important lessons to be learned from everything you experience. Don't let it all go to waste just because you don't want to believe in the good anymore. You're thinking highly of a person who can help you a lot right now to recover spirituality in your life. It's a good thing, so follow that path. Your lucky numbers are 12, 48, 32, 15, 37, 46. Compatibility. At work, Capricorn. In love, Cancer. Lucky, Aries. Your lucky color today, dark pink. You need advice from someone who knows about the issue that's bothering you. If you can't find someone within your group of acquaintances or friends, then it's a good idea to consider paying for it. Good therapy can often be the solution to a problem we've been carrying around for a long time. You have the option to do something very good for someone, but it's taking a long time to achieve it. Don't let this happen to you. You must do this because it will bring great well-being to someone very important in your life. Love comes in many forms, and even though you may be single right now, you have many people around you who want the best for you. Don't let being without daily companionship make you unappreciative of what these special people can bring to your life. A powerful man might call you to join his professional team. It will be an excellent opportunity. So, if you're currently employed elsewhere, you should be very happy and thankful for the opportunity you've been given at your current location. You should always keep in mind that when you leave a place, you should do so through the front door. You may always need to return. A moment of lucidity will make you look like a very wise person to someone who is seeking important advice today. You could be the savior of their problem and hit the nail on the head. Help them. The argument you might have with a family member isn't a serious problem, it's something that can be resolved over time. If you can avoid this situation, do it without thinking, because it would be best to avoid problems. A person from your past may be lurking around. If they didn't do you any good before, don't expect them to be different now. Don't give them a chance you might regret later. If it's someone who was good to you and didn't have bad intentions or mistreatment, you can always welcome them back. We often part ways with worthwhile people in an effort to find our personal path, but life always brings them back. Seize this moment. If you have a job you don't like, it's time to consider moving on. Don't choose something that has to do with the same industry and system, as you'll repeat history and the discomfort will remain. Discover what you're passionate about and what you can do to maintain your lifestyle the way you like it. Think a little more about life's possibilities and what you can do to get off to a good start on the path ahead. New challenges are coming your way, but now it's about starting to see what's necessary to overcome them and start winning more often. There are good things in your life now, but be careful not to experience strong emotions, as singles who have had a bad experience might be a little sensitive. Take this day as an opportunity to resolve emotional issues rooted in the past. Work is scarce for many around the world, so you have to take care of where you're working right now, Sagittarius. Don't give yourself reasons to lose it. You're working a lot, Centaur, and you're not giving yourself time to enjoy life, the scenery, the people, all the good things that for some reason we always deny ourselves. You're likely having a problem with a superior or a coworker who has a lot of influence. Don't let it intimidate you. You have all the capabilities to move forward. If you feel like that's no longer your place, then start exploring other options. They exist, you just have to see them. A person you don't know well is trying to get to know you better, but you're not interested in that. Don't be rude and politely tell them you have no intention of going any further. Don't make them feel bad. Family problems, you'll need to take action and resolve a conflict between two people. It won't be easy, but with love and understanding, you can achieve it. You're likely having a problem with a superior or a coworker who has a lot of influence. Don't let it intimidate you. You have all the capabilities to move forward. If you feel like that's no longer your place, then start exploring other options. They exist, you just have to see them. It's not the time to make a big investment, nor is it a time to make important commitments. Don't worry if you have to make one today. It doesn't mean it's going to go wrong, but always keep in mind that everything will turn out very well. It's time to make important decisions about the investments you'll make with the money that's about to arrive. You'll likely receive a debt that someone owes you or some kind of inheritance. Whatever it is, you have to choose carefully what you'll do with what you've earned. It's likely to be a good amount that will allow you to invest in something very good. It's a good time for love, and you're feeling it. Don't forget to always remember that you have everything in you to succeed in this area. You just need to trust the person you're meeting a little more. It's useless to build or start something based on mistrust. Be careful today with the things that can happen during your day. Don't forget that sometimes accidents can happen, so you have to take care of yourself, since you're prone to them today. Don't forget that, Sagittarius. It's good to be adventurous, but it's also good to take care of yourself. To ensure that romance doesn't have bad things going on for you, you need to pay a little more attention to everything that's happening in love. It won't always be what you want. Don't worry too much. You could meet someone one day and nothing happens the next. That's life. If the archer is a little scared today, things won't go the way you want, so don't expect everything to be a little harder than it already is. You just have to put the progress you're making right now into your own hands. Don't drink processed foods. Water or tea, whether herbal or unsweetened black, is a good liquid to drink. Skip the fancy centaur drinks. Tip of the day: don't be shy about saying what you really think about a topic. Someone is waiting for you to tell them how you feel, so don't hesitate, say what's going on inside, centaur. And this was your horoscope for today. I invite you to give me a like, and subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications bell, so you never miss your totally free daily horoscope. I wish you an excellent day and see you next.